So this is the thing. You hear a hot fire track on the radio machine, fall in love, and for the next several years you blissfully coast through life without realizing that this particular track was actually a cover version. Yeah, that's okay, man. It happens. Which is why we're gonna list for you 5 cover songs you thought were original. Mark Ronson's hit Valerie featuring Amy Winehouse is not an original. Fun as it is, it's a cover of a song by the now defunct indie rock band The Zutons.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself.
Ronson's album version was entirely comprised of retro-sounding covers of modern-day songs. Just a little detail that casual listeners of Valerie and the countless gleeks of Glee might have missed. But really, if we're gonna blame anyone for perpetuating that cover, it's probably Glee. Okay, look, you'd be forgiven for not realizing that this was a cover. With such an iconic vocal performance, the song became synonymous with the career of Whitney Houston. However, it was written and performed first by the one and only Dolly Parton. Of course, with the international success of the Bodyguard soundtrack, which still is the highest-selling soundtrack of all time, Whitney's take has become, to many, the definitive version of the song, particularly when it comes to karaoke.
Try that again.
If you were a fan of the OC or Now Winter 2006, then you've probably heard Forever Young by Youth Group. Only theirs wasn't the original. Forever Young was the title track from the debut album by German rock band Alphaville. It's seen many appearances over the years, but the most prominent cover came when the producers of teen drama series The OC approached the Sydney band Youth Group to record a version specifically for the show. So yeah, once again, you can blame youth television for you not knowing that a song was a cover. And here's yet another one made popular by a soundtrack. This one was originally by the band Tears for Fears. A far cry from the original, Michael Andrews and Gary Jules opted for a more contemplative, stripped-back rendition of Mad World, which was recorded for 2001's cult classic sci-fi film Donnie Darko. The movie didn't do too well in the cinemas, but it found a massive audience on home video, which prompted Andrews and Jules to officially release a single over 2 years after the film itself. Hallelujah. Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah, in all its simplicity, is an incredibly powerful song. And apart from a slight change in lyrics and emotional delivery, it isn't too far off from the original.
But you needed proof.
Leonard Cohen actually wrote about 80 verses for Hallelujah, and during live performances, he would interchange which lyrics he'd actually be singing. Buckley's cover handpicked a number of those verses and became arguably the most celebrated version of the song. It even landed at number 3 on Triple J's Hottest 100 of all time in 2009. Of course, Buckley passed away in 1997, so all the posthumous success that it's had is just a little more bittersweet than the song itself. And those were 5 cover songs you thought were original. Comment below if we missed any particular covers that had you fooled, and we may cover them in a future vid. Until then, I've been Michael for the Culture Kids on Tone Deaf. Bye.